Kamusta sa lahat? Now it will be aking paborito phrase. As you probably already guessed from the title of the video, gusto ko sabihin tungkol sa Philippines na naman. Dahil pupunta ako sa Philippines na naman. And I need to remember how to speak even simple phrase sa Tagalog. Even so, Visayas and even Taglish, because I'm speak very well only my native language. My native language is Russian, so sometimes I speak Russian. But be patient with my Tagalog, Taglish, not like my Filipino girlfriend who always impatient with my Tagalog. Ito ay mahirap sa akin sabihin sa Tagalog. Pero I need more practice. When I was in the Philippines last time, I understood I need to learn, I need to know how to speak Tagalog Visayas word. You need it actually, because you need to ask something. For example, nasaan palengke if I go to market, public market. Also, other simple phrase, magkano na ito? Pila ni, for example, if I'm in Cebu, etc. And when I here in my country, it's difficult to learn Tagalog. You want to speak more, and then here in Russia, of course, no one's, maybe only few people can speak Tagalog. I don't know, maybe only one, maybe only two. Halimbawa, I have example for you. When I was in the Philippines last time, I think this year even, but it was January, February, something like this, and it's always difficult for me to say something even English with my actually strong accent. When we start to eat with my impatient Filipina asawa, and she asked me, give me, for example, bowl. It's like plate for food, and just deeper one. But I always pronounce it not correct. I always say it like bowl. Hindi ko alam paano say sa Tagalog. It's like, I don't know, bola. Like bola. For example, if you Filipino, of course, you like basketball, you like volleyball. Bola, like ball. And I always pronounce this deep plate like ball. And my Filipino girlfriend always was impatient and always say bowl, not ball. So it's get mad very fast. Bowl, ano ba yan? Ay nako. And then so please be patient with my English, Taglish. It's actually funny. For example, akin Filipino asawa. Also difficult to say something in my native language, Russian. She tried, still difficult, of course, because Russian language is one of most difficult language, I think, around the world. And then, but it's funny. Да. Привет. Нормально. У тебя? Я тут немного занят. Давай я тебе попозже тогда перезвоню, ладно? Ага, ну давай, пока. Pasensya na, mga pre and mare. if I'm correct, Tama or not, I forgot already. So guys, what I told? Akin Asawa speak Russian very well only during dream. For example, I was shocked when we just sleep and she just roll on other side and woke up just maybe for a moment and suddenly speaking Russian with me so well. I was in shock and I cannot sleep anymore at night. No, why you suddenly speak Russian very well during dreaming and sleeping? It's just amazing, I cannot do it, I don't know. So I decided to make video with my own voice without dubbing as always, because I need to practice English, Taglish, Tagalog, maybe even Visayas. And it was also funny moment when I arrived in Manila last time, check-in hotel, and I gave my ID to reception, and then was employer guy. I think after some minutes he back my passport, my ID, and suddenly said me "Спасибо." Спасибо in Russian. I was shocked. Just say Maravin Salamat po, wala problema. I was in shock because he suddenly told me in Russian language. So I think employers in the Philippines who working in hotel, and I think, I don't know, he can speak many different languages. Pakiunawa po akin Tagalog, akin English. Ito ay mahirap sa akin, and my funny moments, for example, also with akin Filipino asawa. For example, halimbawa, she always explain me something. For example, because the Philippines culture, Philippines food, many unknown for me. I don't know many Philippine stuff, food, etc. And sometimes Akinasawa explain me something, and always I hear like diba, blah 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 blah, diba, and pasensya na. What is like diba always? It's like between phrases explain always diba between my and unknown. Ano ito diba? Akin sinta, ano. And then she start to explain me it's like English, right? Got it. So you need to learn Tagalog because I'm go to the Philippines for every year, and when I back to my country for summer, of course I start to forget all Tagalog words. But I want to remember even simple Tagalog phrases. Halimbawa, some Filipino words, Tagalog word, I mean, similar to some Russian words. For example, palenki, market, but it sounds near to Russian word Palena in Russian. It's like part of wood, part of trees, like like firewood, for example, for fireplace. I don't know. Maya ko ang tanong. Halimbawa, nakatira ako sa Makati, nakatira ako sa Bohol, nakatira ako sa Cebu, longest time. I have question, what place I need to go next time? It will be actually very soon, but I don't know what place next. I wanted to go to Dumaguete, but I don't know. It's actually it's very hard year for the Philippines. It was Lindol, sa Cebu, not very often Baguio, mga Baguio, and also how it's called, I forgot. When people go to outside with some criticism, I don't know, to government, it's what's called, it's like protests or what. So it was very hard year for the Philippines. I watched the news, Philippines news always, even I'm here, Sarasha, Dito Sarasha. I remember Dito. I know Dito, it's here in Russian здесь. Don, there, там in Russian. I remember. I'm still something remember from my last time in the Philippines. Halimbawa, I'm used to word nakatira, lift. Nakatira, past tense. Nakatira, it's very similar to Russian word nakatila. I think just different R to R and R. Nakatira, nakatila, very similar. But we use this word nakatila. It's like something rolling on other, something other, nakatila. But most of the time we use this word for example when girl shot glass of vodka, and we call this like slang word, something like this, something like that. I mean, nakatila. We called it nakatila. Another funny moment when I was in the Philippines, for example, we go to pupunta sa palengke kasama aking Filipino asawa, and or supermarket, for example some Mayala mall maybe or something like that. For example, I see some vegetable, it's in English it's called I think how it's called, it's like eggplant or something like this. I hope tama eggplant. I don't know how it's called in Tagalog, but when I saw this vegetable in Russian language is baklajan, in Russian baklajan, eggplant. And then when I saw it, for example, at supermarket or palenque, I say, oh, baklajan, and then my kin Filipino asawa always start to laugh, and some people around, of course, look at me like with a little surprise or what, and I don't know why what a problem. Ano ang problema po? Why? What I said just eggplant, baklajan in Russian. And after this, again, Filipino girlfriend said in Tagalog, it's like slang word or bakla. Bakla, this is like a kind of bayan, like gay or what. It's like I think you know what does it mean. And then, for example, there is Tagalog word bigla. I think it's like suddenly appear. Bigla, and it can be confused sometimes, and I just forgot. And instead bigla, I can say bakla. And just funny, I need to be accurate with this word because it's near similar, and your brain can buffering, and you can say something wrong. It can be very funny, especially on public place. Something somewhere. I think baklajan it's like talon in Tagalog, but in Russian language there is also a word talon. Talon it's mean like ticket, something like ticket. It's not really exactly, but it's near, like something like ticket, talon in Russian. Kailangan huling beses sa Pilipinas. Kailan, how it's called? Valentine's Day. Pupunta ako sa tindahan, pupunta ako bumili ang mga bulaklak. And I try to keep in my mind bulaklak. It's actually difficult to remember. Pero there is как-то провинция, province like Bulacan, Akinasawa, mula sa Bulacan. Yeah, tama. And I remember it, Bulacan, and when I go to store for buy flowers, and I also think Bulacan, bulaklak, very similar. And so when I go to the store, not bayan. Да. Здравствуйте. Алло. Да не знаю, на самом деле. 5 пусть будет. Я на самом деле не ходил в магазин «Магнит» в последнее время. Да, не знаю, честно говоря, не задумывался об этом. Ну пусть будет 5-6, без разницы. Ну пусть будет 6. Да не знаю, я на самом деле поставил наугад. Я что-то как-то ни разу не задумывался об этом. Спасибо, до свидания. So, kaya, better say kaya, bulaklak. It's very similar to Bulacan. So, Akinasawa mula sa Bulacan. So it was easiest. It was easier to remember for me, but still mahirap. By the way, I think I have short video with this, with bulaklak I brought to my girlfriend. If you will see it, just go to short videos, this channel, you can check. Maybe I will put it at the end of this video. Kaya maraming salamat po mga kaibigan for watching and help me. It's actually helped me learn Tagalog more little by little. How to say kontilan. How to say little by little? I forgot. Naunti-unti, I think. Naunti-unti. Gusto ko... How to say? Gusto ko learn Tagalog. Naunti-unti. With your helps. Maraming salamat and see you later. Tell me what place I need to go in the Philippines. Maybe it's your province. By the way, what is your province and what price there? For example, how much cost products, goods, all products, for example, transport, hotels. Why your provincia? Provincia, I speak it in Russian, provincia. Province, I need to go there. Paket, and give me, for example, Palam. See you.